Moka, the librarian in a small town called Lenteraville. There was an old library standing on the corner of the main street. The building had been there for decades, with wooden shelves filled with books that held stories from time to time. However, even though the library had an extraordinary collection of books, fewer and fewer people came there. Children preferred to play outside, and adults were busy with their work. One autumn day, a librarian named Mrs. Helen found a small kitten lying in front of the library door. Its fur was soft brown with white markings around its feet, like it was wearing small socks. The kitten looked weak and hungry. Without thinking, Mrs. Helen took it in, gave it a bowl of milk, and wrapped it in a warm blanket. "Let's give it a name," Mrs. Helen said to the visitors who came to the library that day. "How about Moka? Because its fur is the color of coffee milk," suggested a small child. The name was agreed upon. From that day on, Moka officially became a resident of the library. The Librarian Cat. It turns out that Moka is not just an ordinary cat. He likes to sleep on bookshelves, especially in the children's story section. Sometimes, he sits quietly near the reading table, watching people reading as if he understands the contents of their books. However, Moka's most interesting uniqueness is his habit of following children who enter the library. If a child is confused about choosing a book, Moka will jump onto the shelf and sit in front of one of the books, as if recommending it. Oddly enough, every book that Moka chooses always appeals to the reader. News of the Librarian Cat spread throughout the city. Children who previously rarely went to the library now came just to meet Moka and read books with her. Parents also joined her and the library became busy again. Legend of the city of Lenteraville. Moka grew into an icon of the library and the pride of the city. Every year, the library held a Reading with Moka event, where children gathered to read while accompanied by the clever cat. The city government even put up a small plaque in front of the library that read, "This is where Moka, the Librarian Cat, teaches us that books and love can warm anyone's heart." And so, Moka was more than just a cat. She became a storyteller, a friend to children, and a symbol of the small miracles that can change a city.